Hi everybody, and welcome back to the Advocate Discusses. This is the next remaining 6. This is the episode about Pinkie Pie, the resident party goer, party pony. Alright, let's just get right into it. What to say, what to like, what to not like, what to ramble about. Well, mostly positive actually, and some negative. As with everything, there is a positive, there is a negative, and then and random comments. So let's get to it. The positives, overwhelming positive, is just her character. You know, she is the source of morale, as it were. She's the smile. Basically, no matter how bummed someone might be, she can just go and talk to them, tell them a joke, give them a cake, something to that effect, and more often than not, they're smiling, they're happy, they're ready to go, and it's awesome being able to have that kind of an effect. And really, her element, well, she had it, laughter, she embodied it quite well, and just the fact that she can make even a complete stranger, under normal circumstances, you know, when the time called for it and stuff, she could have that impact. And yeah, just being able to do that, friend, family, stranger, whatever, yeah. And that's her upbeat nature. She's always laughing and stuff, more often than not. Yeah, it's kind of how I am. Like, she is just hyperactivity incarnate. A bundle of energy, even fourth wall breaker extraordinaire. More often than not, that's usually how I am. Like, I goof off from time to time. I can be spontaneous. I have so many friends that are just off the wall, humorous, spontaneous. So that's just how I am. How my go-to crowd is. I'm just used to that sort of thing, but some may not be. So yeah, leading into, as I mentioned, the negative aspects of her whole energeticness. While it is good that she laughs and stuff, sometimes her randomness, like bursting into songs or telling jokes or just popping up out of nowhere, yeah, it's been shown on screen that some find that annoying, and of course there's that niche fan base, the part of the fan base that just doesn't like her because of that. Like, she never takes things seriously, as the opinion is. Sometimes it seems that is fact, where she will laugh or tell jokes when it's actually time to get serious. Yeah. Sometimes she is on it, she's focused, but more often than not, she thinks with her stomach. Or she thinks with things that just irrelevant to whatever situation. Be it she has a party for everything, or wow, yeah. I mean, parties are nice, but they can get dull after a while. Well, laughter is infectious sometimes, and sometimes it just doesn't belong in a situation. Same thing with her randomly appearing out of thin air or off screen, or just getting overly excited or worked up about something. She's like that all the time. Even when she hasn't had caffeine or sugar, she is just, eh. Bouncy. Bounciness is nice when it's not 24/7, as Pinkie is. But obviously, she's not always like that. Like, she's been shown to have her moments, party of one. Basically, if she even suspects her friends of not wanting anything to do with her, she breaks and talks to inanimate objects. And of course, a couple moments of season 4, first in Pinkie Pride and then again in Mod Pie, both times where she got her hopes up about something, but when she found out that things, like in Pinkie Pride, she was ready to just call it quits as a party planner. All because the others got swept away by Weird Al Yankovic Ponyville. Mod Pie, she just got wrapped up in the idea that her sister could be friends with the others, but, well, no real chemistry, as it may be. Until Twilight was the one who realized, like, wait a minute, we do have a common interest, common ground. So, Pinkie, 99% of the time, she is impossibly hyperactive, and 1% of the time she's, like, she can be depressed. But random comments, while she can be, even in her hyperactive moments or her downcast moments, she can be serious. Like, telling a joke or something can be used as a distraction, which is proven to be quite effective. Or in the season 1 premiere, when she burst into song. Tell me she's not. That was actually the red flag that element of laughter would be held by this one. Laughing in the face of fear, so laughter can be a good thing. In a case like that, it got him through the Snow White reference-filled forest. Yeah. There isn't really too much else to say. I mean, she's been pretty consistent throughout the entire series. From what I can tell, she's very kid-friendly, kid-friendliness, another positive, just friend to everybody. Very social, outgoing, easy to get along with, all positive traits, and I would just stick with that and you're good. I mean, some would argue they should make her mature a little. That's debatable, because if they go a little too far with making her serious and stuff, they just take away from who she is, and more often than not, that tends to ruin the character. So, if they do try to make her a little more serious, they would at least have to make it subtle. Don't make it obvious. Don't make it where it's a constant thing. Just have it. I don't know. They can find a way. But really, I think he's fine as is overall. Because well, of course the element's gone, but they still have those traits. They still kind of live by them. So Pinkie Pie is laughter. She is the comedian, the jokester of the group. Yeah. It's really not much beyond that. So season 5, I wouldn't expect anything different from Pinkie. There's some things like, it would be nice. They showed Maud. It wouldn't be a bad thing if they showed her other 2 sisters and her parents again. Showed the rock farm again. That would be kind of cool. Because in one of the side books, there's a series of 6 books, one for each of the main 6. The one about Pinkie, they actually give names for the other 2 sisters. And then the trading card game actually has names for those 2. And then, of course, before all of that, there's the fan-given names. Inky and Blinky, after the Pac-Man ghosts. Clever. But I was always in that camp, like, come on, Hasbro. We see these characters often enough. You can think of names for them, can't you? So, definitely wouldn't mind seeing more of her family. And, I don't know, more of her kid friendliness, maybe? That might not be a bad thing to show more of, because she's been, Baby Cakes is all about that, and what else? The various background scenes, like Smile, Smile, Smile. A few segments of that song, and then there's the Magical Mystery Cure, where as soon as she gets her memory fixed and her cutie mark is restored to what it should be, the town is cheerful. The whole town is cheerful again. And just, I already mentioned, the snippets of season 4, Pinkie Pride, Mod Pie, but some parts, I could make an entire list, but yeah, I pretty much said all the relevant stuff. Season 5, Pinkie Pie, pretty much, I wouldn't mind seeing more of her family or some other things that haven't been explored much. I'd go a little into it. That's really about it. So, next time on the Advocate Discusses, you may have already kind of shot of it, but yes. So until next time, bye.